Okay.
The internet was buzzing about this flutter of activity. Why does flood insurance only cover second floor for two-story mixed-use commercial buildings? And it says first floor considered storage, question mark?
Okay. If it's in relation to some of the buildings we have downtown here in Ocean City, that's kind of a specific issue that is still up in the air. But the reason that this issue came about is basically these properties were constructed based on direction that is given to the city by FEMA's mitigation department. Our local zoning actually refers to a FEMA document for the design of these buildings. And the theory is that we're going to flood-proof this commercial area on the ground floor, and well, everyone has seen how well the flood-proofing worked, but basically the mitigation side and the underwriting side, which the National Flood Insurance Program is, don't really talk to each other is what we've found. And regardless that the mitigation side is telling us how to build these buildings, the underwriting side is seeing these buildings as what is called a post-firm elevated structure. Basically meaning post-firm is your property was built after December 31st, 1974, and if it is an elevated building, which these properties basically are, if you have pilings involved in a structure, it's basically an elevated building on those pilings. Below the lowest the first floor that's elevated by those pilings, there's limited coverage. So it's not to say that there's no coverage, it's just very limited coverage, unfortunately. And that's what the companies are right now kind of hanging their hat on for denial of most of the damages. You know, you've got people that have somewhere in the neighborhood of $50,000 worth of damage, and they're getting checks maybe for $2,500, basically just for cleanup. And that's basically why they're looking at these places as though they're elevated structures and they've got this limited coverage. We were encouraging our clients to appeal these, and we're working with our write your own carriers to work with FEMA and try and get some direction on these, because people have been paying for coverage that they were thinking it was starting at the ground, and that's the way they were rated, but they're not paying based on that. So that's basically why that they're treating it this way.
Okay.